day 2.
So already started off weird, man. So I've had like 2 hours sleep because I had to do like Instagram posts, design them and stuff like that. Then I had to send them out, then I had to reply to emails, then I had to get like my roles for my staff, which I should have did on Wednesday, Friday morning today. Then the Queen and Jatali should have been in Birmingham for 1. They're not going to be in Birmingham until 10 past or 20 past 1. The head teacher at the school, 20 past 2. Jeez. They're not going to be here till 20 past 2. They were supposed to be there at 1:30, so my head's gone really, so I'm probably going to talk loads of stuff that don't make no sense. Yeah, they're not here, so the head teacher just had a go at me, which he's got all right to have a go at me, because it's really unprofessional. Like, we're turning up to the school like way later than the one was there. They've organised 160 students, they've got the press coming out, so they've got like the BBC, the ITV and like newspapers coming out to like record this and document it, and they're not there, so it looks bad on me, because like I'm the one that organised it all. I'm trying to sort out a peace offering, so I've just took 160 books, which I'm going to give to the kids, the young people at the school, as a sorry, which is going to cost me an arm and a leg right now, which I don't really need, but sometimes you just have to do things like this just to kind of make amends and keep the peace. You know, I'm sure they'll appreciate it. So yeah, so I'm going to give like Harper 160 books for their students on Queen Diambi, and some stickers and stuff like that. So hopefully they appreciate that, and that'll be like a big sorry from me. We're just heading there now, and then we'll wait for the Queen and Jatali to come. After that, we're heading to Leeds. So I have to rally up the troops. I have to get Infandishi, who's still in the was in the shower last time I phoned over. These guys thought it was going to be up from the crack of dawn, but that didn't happen either. So today didn't go off to plan at all, or to schedule. Not to say to plan and schedule. Timing's just way off. So yeah, I'm sweating. Like, I'm not sweating. It's not because of the hoodie, it's because of the pressure. So these things are madness.
So how are you feeling leading up to tomorrow then?
Like, the thing about it is, because things like this happen, like, you don't get to appreciate it, you don't get to like take in what's going on, like, you're focusing on other things. So like, yeah, there's an element of excitement there, there's an element of like being proud of myself, being proud of like what we've got to offer for Birmingham. So it is just a real good look. It's going to be a mad weekend. Yesterday we went to London. We didn't get home till like 6 o'clock. We had to get Nova. I was falling asleep on the motorway. They probably don't know, they were sleeping. Had to stop at service stations. Oh, it was just a madness. Like, you had like what, 2 hours sleep the day before, you drove back, so I rate you for that. And because we had to carry all of like Infandishi's suitcases and Nova's suitcases, oh, my adrenaline was pumping. I couldn't get to sleep, my head was just ticking. So I just got on with the work that I had to do, and then it was bright. It was like 7:45 when I got to sleep, about at 10. People were phoning my phone from like 9 o'clock. The circular open sometimes, yeah, so yeah.
This is the best end of the week ever. We are going to meet royalty. We are going to meet the Queen of Congo. Now, before break, before lunch, I said she was going to be here roughly around 1:30, but she's just a busy lady. But she is going to be coming any minute now. But I've got another special guest. This man, I've known for 2 years now. And he's an amazing man. This man writes books. And many of you will remember, a couple of years ago, I gave you all a copy of a book that looks like this. And it either had Marcus Garvey on, or we had Bob Marley on. Does anybody remember? Well, we now have the person who actually wrote these books. So I'd like you to all make Andrew Lindo feel really welcome. Round of applause for Andrew. So as I said, Andrew is an author. And he hasn't just written on people of the past, like Marcus Garvey or Nadia the Maroons. He's written about our special guest today, the Queen of Congo. Welcome to Harper, but share some of your knowledge about the Queen of Congo and how you started to write these wonderful books.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Oh, thank you. I am what you call a graphic designer and an illustrator. So I've put together all the pictures and the activities that are in these books. And I thought it would be an amazing way for you guys to learn about some of our greatest heroes in a fun and exciting way. So you get to do activities while you get to learn about someone. This is about Queen Diambi, who will be coming here shortly. She is a female king. She'll be here today, and she's the ruler of the people called the Luba people, which come from the Congo. Does anyone know where Africa is? So the Congo is in the heart of Africa. It's the very middle bit. He comes from that part of Congo. She was brought up in Belgium, and then she moved to a place called Kinshasa, which is the capital of the Congo. There's two parts of the Congo because it's split in half. So there's the DR Congo, which is the part of Congo where she's from. So what she does now is she travels the world, teaching people about our history and how we can unify as a people. I think she's outside. She might be outside. So we're just got a phone call, so let's keep making that. So shall I have a look and see if she's outside for you?
Definitely.
Yeah?
Round of applause for Andrew. So, welcome Queen. It's an honor and a privilege to have you at Harper Bell. And my name is Mr. Orr, and these are our wonderful children. Obviously, you know Black History Month is on the month of October, it's celebrated throughout Britain. We have a different take on it in Harper because we do Black History every day throughout the curriculum. But we want to know and learn about you. Some of our children have some really interesting questions that they put together that they'd like answering. Do you mind?
Of course.
Sure.
Please.
Right, so who's going to go first? Keithy, you had a question. Big voice.
What's your name again? Keithy? Hello, Keithy. Nice meeting you. Well, I was crowned 3 years ago. I come from a lineage of people who have been queen and kings, especially kings before me. And 3 years ago, I was called to go in the Congo, in the Bakwalutu area, to be crowned queen of the Bakwalutu people. Normally, my father was supposed to be the one taking the throne of the traditional crown, but he was not interested. So they picked me and asked if I wanted to be crowned instead of my father, and I accepted.
What was your question? So I'll do.
What is your vision and future plans for Congo?
Hey, you know your name? Okay, nice meeting you, Diambi. So my plan for Congo is definitely to have more education. I think when we get educated, when we learn about who we are, when we learn about our history, when we learn about how we can interact with others, we become better and better. Education is the foundation of everything we do. Education is really to learn how to think for yourself. So all these things are good, but it's definitely to learn how to think. So when you know how to think, then your talent that you just mentioned can come out. You can figure out how to bring them to the world, right? So I want the same thing for the children in Congo, so they can get a good education, so they can grow to become everything that they are meant to be as a gift for my country. Thank you.
So, Queen, you must travel, and I know you travel the world, but we just want you to remember in a small little way, we've just got a few gifts for you. So, can I ask Princess and Kari and Megan? Just like to give you a few gifts as a token. Thank you for coming. Yes, you go.
Hello everyone, I'm so happy to be here. Thank you so much for your patience. I know it was long because I was coming from far and it was traffic, and I was really looking forward to see every single one of you and even hug every single one of you. Although we don't have time, let me tell you something. I'm the Queen Diambi. I have the crown on, but I'm not the only queen here. Actually, there's big queens here as well. The teachers are queens too, because they're taking care of you. And your masters, your headmaster, and the men are taking care of you are also king. Because to be crowned, to have a crown, every single one of you have a crown. It may be invisible, but you have one. Okay? All of you are prince and princesses. So wear your crown proudly. Who can show me who has a crown? Who has a crown? You have a crown. Yeah. Everybody has a crown. Everybody has a crown. And the queen mothers. Okay? So we are all royalty here.
Fortunately, we just run out of time, but I'm sure we can get in contact. And sometimes
Yes, I will come again and I would like to spend
Don't
a day, yes, it's a promise, and spend a day checking you out in the classrooms and, you know, if your headmaster authorized that I can spend some time with you to get to know you better. Because you know what, you have questions, I also have tons of questions for you. Because I want to know what is your crown, so you can explain to me next time I come. You tell me about your crown, okay? Bye, my loves. Bye-bye.
Mr. Baker, lead us in prayer, please.
Yeah, heads bowed, eyes are closed. Let's sing.
Forgive us sacred night, to God follow the thee. Amen. May the words of our mouth and the meditation of our heart be accepted in thy sight, Lord, our strength and our Redeemer. Amen.
Thank you.
Can I ask, please, our brothers and sisters, to follow me?